You've been talking your shit all week, so you better be on your way. I ain't really got time for games, but tonight, yeah, we gon' play. Yeah, I hope you ready for this. As soon as you hit the door, I'm gon' lick in all the places you done touched before. I love it when you pull up, make it loud, let me turn you out. Baby, I'ma have my way. When you pull up, lock the door, fuck you like a hoe, let the neighbors know my name. When you pull up, do you have the time for me to break you back tonight? When you pull up, make it loud, fuck you on the couch. Baby, I'ma have my way. I'm tryna see what I never seen. Girl, quit all the stalling, baby, let me get in between. You say it's fresher than wintergreen, so I can eat it up now. I've been feeding that ass all day, so come on and put it on my plate. Don't be giving my shit away, that's mine, I'll catch a case. I can meet you at the car, fuck you on the front porch. You gon' be a star, riding on this surfboard. Do it on the couch, do it on the table. Fit it in your mouth, only if you're able. You been talking your shit all week, you better be on your way. I ain't really got time for games.
DJ Creator.
We gon' play.
DJ Creator, bringing that heat.
You ready for this? As soon as you hit the door, I'm gon' lick in all the places you done touched before. I love it when you pull up, make it loud, let me turn you out. Baby, I'ma have my way. When you pull up, lock the door, fuck you like a hoe, let the neighbors know my name. When you pull up, do you have the time for me to break you back tonight? When you pull up, make it loud, fuck you on the couch. Baby, I'ma have my way. I'm tryna see what I never seen. Girl, quit all the stalling, baby, let me get in between. You say it's fresher than wintergreen, so I can eat it up now. I've been feeding that ass all day, so come on and put it on my plate. Don't be giving my shit away, that's mine, I'll catch a case. I can meet you at the car, fuck you on the front porch. You gon' be a star, riding on this surfboard. Do it on the couch, do it on the table. Fit it in your mouth, only if you're able. I love it when you pull up, make it loud, let me turn you out. Baby, I'ma have my way. When you pull up, lock the door, fuck you like a hoe, let the neighbors know my name. When you pull up, do you have the time for me to break you back tonight? When you pull up, make it loud, fuck you on the couch. Baby, I'ma have my way. Do say and Henny, so rock while I'm in her throat. She bending over, my thumb all in her. Yeah. She say you nasty, and you know I agree. Told me she never fucked someone like me. I love it when you pull up, make it loud, let me turn you out. Baby, I'ma have my way. When you pull up, lock the door, fuck you like a hoe, let the neighbors know my name. When you pull up, do you have the time for me to break you back tonight? When you pull up, make it loud, fuck you on the couch. Baby, I'ma have my way.
DJ Creator, bringing that heat.
Would you let me hit it 2 times? Do you all night? Girl, it's alright.
DJ Creator, bringing that heat.
Do it all day.
Heat DJ.
Fleet DJs are taking over your radio station right now. Fleet, take over.
Feeling all on your body, tell me, baby, won't you swing my way? We gon' be naughty, the rhythm all on your body, won't you want that ass all on me? Pull out again.
Heat DJ.
Tell me, baby, what you thought it was, yeah. So come on, baby, let me take you home. That's where the real party is, yeah. Would you let me hit it 2
Creator, drop that heat, Billy.
Let's have a party, I'm feeling all on your body. Tell me, baby, won't you swing my way? We gon' be naughty, the rhythm all on your body. Won't you want that ass all on me? Pull out again, I don't miss. Tell me, baby, what you thought it was, yeah. So come on, baby, let me take you home. That's where the real party is, yeah. Hit 2 times. Do you wanna eat? Girl, it's alright. I ain't none of them niggas up in this club. Forget about the foreplay. Do it all day. Put it on me.
DJ Creator, bringing that heat.
Pull up, baby, don't waste no time. Take off your clothes. I wanna see you try angles. Yeah, it's a party for just you and me. Unless you want the 3, then you can bring a friend and we can get it in. But it's just me, you and Hennessy. Would you let me in it 2 times? Do you wanna eat? Girl, it's alright. I ain't none of them in this club.
DJ Creator is about to blaze up the radio syndication airwaves with another exclusive banger.
Baby, I beat it up. Let's have a party, I'm feeling all on your body. Tell me, baby, won't you swing my way? We gon' be naughty, the rhythm all on your body. Won't you want that ass all on me? Pull out again, I don't miss. Tell me, baby, what you thought it was, yeah. So come on, baby, let me take you home. That's where the real party is, yeah. Hit it 2 times. Do you wanna eat? Girl, it's alright. I ain't none of them niggas up in this club. Forget about the foreplay. Do it all day. Put it on me. I ain't playing, little baby, I beat it up. Pull up, baby, don't waste no time. Take off your clothes. I wanna see you try angles. Yeah, it's a party for just you and me. Unless you want the 3, then you can bring a friend and we can get it in. But it's just me, you and Hennessy. Would you let me in it 2 times? Do you wanna eat? Girl, it's alright. I ain't none of them niggas up in this club. Forget about the foreplay. Do it all day. Put it on me. I ain't playing, little baby, I beat it up.
Banging on your radio box, it's the Ferrari Transformer, DJ Creator, representing the Heat DJs. Time to transform.
Heat DJ.
The Bleed DJs.
All right. Heavy salute and support. Ferrari Transformer, DJ Creator, tapping in right here. Heat Mix 96 FM. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my Fleet DJs worldwide. Shout out to Fleet DJs International Radio. Shout out to Power 98.9 FM. Catch us on iHeartRadio. Man, you can catch you can catch the 5 o'clock traffic jam that's going down right now in Arizona. It's getting deep right here. Shout out to all my people that are definitely tuned in. And shout out to my guy Ghost. My guy Ghost is still up there, man. He's out there in Arizona. He got a lot of good stuff coming on. I'm going to take the picture down. No disrespect to you, my guy. I just forgot to, I thought I had it all set up. But appreciate you. Shout out to my guy Ghost. But right here, that was Simeon Few with 2. First it was Pull Up and 2 times. I had to do a nice DJ intro for my new artist, Simeon, man. He came on to the Heat Mix 96 FM. Music review show. He dropped a lot of gems, and those were definitely the first 2 that we heard. But I want to introduce Simeon. He's an official independent recording artist, representing Atlanta, Georgia. I'm gonna ask a few questions about the songs and everything like that. But first and foremost, congratulations on your upcoming release. It's gonna be Brown Skin Girl. That was a 10. I believe that was a 10 across the board, man. That was a very inspirational song for me. Just let's talk about music, man. Thank you, Simeon Few, for being here, man. What's going on with you, man? Simeon. It says Simeon Few there. I should have took that out, but this is the villain of R&B, Simeon.
Yeah, that's what they call me, the villain R&B. It's your boy Simeon coming from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He makes 96 independent artists. You feel me?
Right.
We got a lot of motion. Right now. So hit the wave. Jump on the wave.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. And I appreciate you bringing on all kinds of just good music vibes, man. And that's exactly what radio is all about. Period. Okay, it's about good vibes only. Having that good music to do, and you were even like, man, I don't know, like this, and all of a sudden we were talking off the record. We won't put a lot of things that we talked about off the record, and you weren't too sure about sending the music in. So let's talk about first things first. What made you send in music to Heat Mix 96 FM, and not knowing that I was a Heat DJ, not knowing I was a syndication DJ or who I was? What made you do all that? Like, why? I mean, let's start with the first things first.
So it was really excuse me everybody, I'm a little sick, so
I didn't know that, man. We could have rescheduled this whole thing, man, but that's all.
Oh, no, we good. We got work to do.
Right. Show must go on.
Yeah, so it was really it's crazy how it happened. So I was a little discouraged and I was ready to, quit music. I had only been an artist for maybe about 6 months at the time.
That's something I didn't know.
Yeah. And somebody hit me up one day. Moncuda hit me up one day and was like, hey, keep doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it go.
Right.
That's not how she said it, but that's more so the message. But,
yeah. She told you. She told you how Mama Kuda says it. Like, yeah. Got you, bro.
And then she hit me back later on and was like, send me some of your MP3s. And I was like, all right, cool. So I sent them to her. I emailed her on the tour. And then she hit me back later on that night and was like, exactly how she said it. Get your ass up, grab your phone, and hop on live. Hop on there. I tagged you. I said, all right, cool. So nice. I hopped on. And I was sitting there watching, and somebody shouted me out. Somebody, oh, Simeon, da-da-da, he's a great artist, da-da-da. And I was like, oh,
okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not used to the whole, I've done lives before, or just, reviews before where it was like one person. But at that point in time, I was like, I've never done a review where it was like multiple people. And that kind of threw me off a little bit. So I was like, I was a little... reserved because I was just like, what is this? What are they doing? Like, and
it was new, it was different, right?
Yeah, and eventually I was like, you know what? I hear a lot of good music on here, but I know that I could do better. I know what I got is better, and it's not me being cocky, but it's just me believing in myself. You know what I mean? So I was like, I know what I have is better.
You got to talk yourself into it. You got to talk yourself into this business.
Yeah, right. So. I was like, I'm a lot better than a lot of these people. And a lot of these people are getting high scores and, nobody's saying no shady stuff. Nobody's doing no shady stuff. It don't seem like nobody's, backdooring people. So let me go ahead. And I went ahead and the very first one, y'all was like, where the fuck did this guy come from?
Right. That's exactly what I think. That's what I said. I said, who is this? Like, wait a minute. Whoa. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I do remember saying like, whoa, I think it was Pull Up. 2 times you sent in first.
I think I did send in 2 times.
What was first? I'm trying to remember what was first because this.
I'm pretty sure it was 2 times because it was around that time where I had just released it, so it had to be 2 times. Pull Up.
Okay.
Pull Up didn't happen for probably about another month or so. So it was, it had to be 2 times. But yeah, I do remember that. You was like, wait a second, who the fuck is this guy already on?
Mm-hmm. Right. It sounded like it was already a track that's already out. I'm like, wait a minute, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think Mama Kuda was like, no, that's my son. He's trying to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But I really appreciate it. You don't understand how much of a confidence booster that was. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that point in time, when I had the whole mindset of maybe I should just give this up and go back to the background. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to thank you for that. That was a huge confidence booster. You know, the whole
Nah,
situation.
man, appreciate you, man. That's first and foremost. Thank you.
And yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you. So, wow, that's actually a pretty awesome revisit because I always like to ask artists, hey, how'd you hear about us? Like, why did you send music and like, what was the first thing that you know what I mean was going through your mind? And I like to pick the brain a little bit and see where the mindset was, you know, and you know, so real story. If it wasn't for Mama Kuda referring you and introducing you to me, this would have never happened.
It never would have happened.
The escalation would never happen.
Right.
So I definitely pay homage to her for that, and I really do appreciate her doing that because you are a great artist, you know, and so are all the artists that she sent to me. You know, this is just something that paying homage to her. I appreciate her introducing you to me and everything like that. This is what we need to do. This is how, no matter what happens, this is what we need. This is what needs to happen. You know?
Yeah, shout out Monkuda. Appreciate the love.
Yeah.
The love.
Yeah, man.
And shout out Kathy. I appreciate you tapping in.
Oh yeah, Kathy's on the live. Okay, see, I'm watching this. I'm trying to watch the screens and everything like that. I got 3 over here that I'm watching. Shout out to Kathy. Shout out to who is the Don from MVG.
Yeah, that's the little homie from back home. So
okay. Zion. I don't want to say the last name. Okay, I guess that's your sister's tapped in.
Yeah, that's the baby sister. Yeah,
that's the baby sister. How do you say her last name? What's her last name?
Oh no, that's her middle name.
Okay. Makai. Okay, I was gonna say Makia, but okay, I'm glad I didn't say Makia.
No, all of my sisters have rhyming middle names. I have one sister who is Mariah. It's another one is Kamaya. Then hers is Makaya.
Makaya. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Pull Up, man. That's one of my it was the second one that you sent in. Pull Up was just a gen, and every week that we came up, you sent us in something different, and you were chiming in, you were tapped in. So let's talk about Pull Up because the Pull Up was one of the ones that had me really like, oh wow, this is really good, you know, with the vibe and the music. And talk about Pull Up a little bit. Where'd that come from? Where's the inspiration for that? And then I want to get into the brown skin girl, but I want to know about Pull Up first.
Pull Up, man. Pull Up was just one of those tracks where I was just talking my shit. Like, it was just, I don't know. I don't remember what got into me because, you know, it's one of those X-rated tracks.
Yeah, it is.
I don't remember what got into me that night, but I know I was sipping on a little something. You know what I mean? I had just had a show, and I don't know, man. I was just talking my shit. Like the response from the crowd, because I think I did 2 times, and I think I have another track called "Ain't Ready," and that's one of those, you know, it's a mellow, you know, grown folk song, but it's also, you know, rated for adults. And I think I did 2 times. I know I did that one. And I did another one, and the way the crowd responded to that type of music, you know, it just had me in that vibe. Like, okay, I'm about to. What can I say? And I do remember that much. I got in the studio and I was like, what could I say that tops Ain't Ready in 2 times? Because those are already, you know what I mean? What could I say to top those? And I just went for it. It was honestly, Pull Up was a freestyle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pull Up was a freestyle. I didn't.
Look at that. I had no idea that was a freestyle neither. The pull up, give me time, take you in the right. That's pretty. So when you when you freestyle with R&B, how does that work? What do you do for that? You same thing that you do with your rap? You just go off the top?
Not necessarily. It's more so of a call and response situation. So that, for instance, the first line of the track of that track is "You've been talking your shit all week, and
you better be on your way." Right.
So in my mind, you know, it's the same thing. Like, okay, I already said she's been talking shit. So what's the next thing to do? You got to pull a card. You better be on your way.
You better be on your way. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna pull your card, then I got to keep talking my shit. Now, I ain't really got time for games. You know what I'm saying? So it's a call and respond type situation. So it's basically the same thing because you can rap, you can freestyle rapping and just say anything, but it's more you have to connect the dots a lot tighter when it comes to R&B.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Call and respond. Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but that sounds very interesting to call it. So you're basically calling and responding to what you're saying.
Yeah, like I'm saying call and respond, but I want to say more of
Like a wordplay almost. Your
yeah,
wordplay.
it's like a follow up to everything that you say. I said this, but now I got to follow up, and the next one, this follow up got to come harder than the last one. So it's
Yeah, but there's a really catchy hook in it too. The pull up, and it's how do you put a hook to a freestyle?
actually the first thing that I actually did was I didn't do the pull up part at first. At first, it was just making loud, baby, I'ma have my way. It was just that straight through, and I remember going back and listening to it after I was done, and I was like, it just sounds empty. So I started to play with it. I started adding harmonies and stacks and stuff in the background. I was like, nah, this ain't the track for that. This ain't the track. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do something simple and layer it. And just so happened, I thought about the first thing that I said about, you better be on, you've been talking your shit all week, so you better be on your way. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay.
Pull up.
Pull up. Shit.
Right. Got it. Yeah, makes sense.
Pull up. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Pull up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's,
I like the whole concept to that. You're word playing with your own track and not too sure about where the numbers were with that one. I'm gonna have to look those up again. Right. Pull up was really dope when I played it. And so you put a beat back to it, and how do you get the beat for that?
At the time, I had signed a contract with the producer. Basically to pay him percentage of whatever comes off of the song, whatever comes off the track.
So you gave him production and you took writers.
Yeah, I gave him production. I took writer. And as weird as it sounds, I also took composition. I just gave him production. That was it, and that's all he asked for. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which I was cool with. To be honest, I think that the beats that he was bringing to my attention were some of his lower production beats. However, and like I told him when I made the deal, I said it don't matter what you send me, I'm gonna murder anything. It's Friday the 13th every day when you come to my studio. We don't play those games. You can send me the worst beat in the world. If I hop on it, if I decide to hop on it, it's over with. It's a wrap.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's a wrap, and I think he tested me with those, well, 2 times too. I think he tested me with both of those.
It was definitely a different wave too. It had that little popish, new school R&B style to it. That was this is very appealing. You know, it was different too. And then you hit the pull up, and I'm like, you know what? That's Friday the 13th. Got him. You know.
Yeah.
Which leads me to, I guess, I want to get into this track because this is one of my favorite tracks so far. And I even asked you about the beat on this one, everything like that. I want to let everybody know about it. Do you want to? And I want to leave it up to you since this is a pre-release, kind of like an interview party for you. What would you want to do? Do you want to introduce your track? Do you want to play a track, or do you want to talk about it first and how it escalated, then play the track? Would you like to do this?
We can introduce it and play it.
Okay.
Then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay, cool. So I want you to officially introduce now and let everybody know when they're going to be able to find it, and then when it's dropping, everything like that. And then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about Brown Skin Girl.
All right, say less. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Simeon once again. This is my new track coming out July 1st, part of my EP coming out August 16th, entitled 1022. We on a new wave, so let's hear it real quick, and we'll get back with you.
All right, let's take a listen to Simeon Fuse, Brown Skin Girl. Stay tuned.
DJ Creator is about to blaze up the radio syndication airwaves with another exclusive banger.
DJ Creator.